What is happening, everyone? Welcome to another Thursday night with myself. Let me get my production over here. Settling down. Welcome from, oh my gosh, the hot state of Texas, where I think today it is a beautiful, sunny, and warm 110 or 115 with a heat index or something along those lines. Or so the weatherman said lately. So we will see. But it is definitely hot out there. The heat index in the I can't talk today. The heat indexes are in the triple digits today. It is dangerously hot out there. And speaking of dangerously hot, I'm just gonna jump right in. For those of you that were here on the last live stream, well, the last one I wasn't here because we were traveling and we were doing other things, but we were in the saga of rescuing Beba goats. Lo and behold, yes, we are back in everything, and it is so hot outside. Like I said, 100 and something, and there's Beba goat out there stuck with the horns. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this goat, y'all. It's not my goat, it's the neighbors, but they're gonna have to file down the horns or something because I mean now I feel responsible for this little baby goat, and right now as we speak, outside my window the goat got stuck again. And before Bill went to work, I went out there to rescue it. Yes, I did a goat rescue before I came and spend time with you guys here on Thursday. So everybody settle in, grab a drink. You know the drill. You know the drill. And if you don't know who I am Nancy, your favorite Mexican. Or no, depends on who you ask. I've been told I am an acquired taste. All right. I'm going to share my big red with all of you. So, yes, friends, the baby goat. I don't know what I'm going to do. It is getting dark out there already. And for those of you, I mean, we all know in the South, you don't want to go around creeping into somebody's property with a flashlight. It is not advisable. I mean, although I did speak to the neighbor a couple days ago and told him, hey, your goat is stuck. Do you mind if I go out there and help it out because it gets stuck all the time? Blah, blah, blah. No problem. But it's a different thing when, the fence is several yards from the house. And like I said, living in the South, people creeping in at night with a flashlight, around livestock, I mean, down in the South, there is such thing as like cattle theft and livestock theft and all of that. So the last thing I want to do is resemble a cattle thief. You know what I mean? But not that I would ever steal anything, but if anything like across the fence over there that I would take would be that baby cow. Is so cute. But then again, I would never take a baby cow from its mother. Actually, what I would do, Bill told me not to do it. He's at work. I hope he's not watching. I told him I was going to go to the neighbor and knock on the door and be like, I couldn't help to see your baby cow. Do you mind if I go in your yard and hug it? Bill was like, no, please don't go to the neighbors and ask them if you can hug their livestock. So I said, okay, I'm not going to ask the neighbors if I can hug their baby cow. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I have to hold my desire to hug a baby cow. This big red is delicious. So tell me, friends, tell me about your week. Tell me what has been going on. First and most of all, let me apologize for not being in your lives last week on Thursday. Oh, that's a big bird at the window. I'm sorry, squirrel. Bill and I had some traveling plans and some things that we had to take care of and travel. So, thus, we did not have the live stream. But thank you so much for supporting the last couple of videos that came out. One about my forest. That one was super fun, actually. It was. I always enjoy going to the forest and seeing new things and birds and animals and discovering places. That was super fun, and I definitely enjoyed making it for all of you. And my buttercream recipe, that one was really good. I was surprised. I am not a frosting person, and I never have been. I made that one because it was Bill's birthday and he loves chocolate frosting, and I figured might as well. And some of my brothers and sisters out there in YouTube told me, it's like, hey, next time you do something sweet, put it on video because we want to get, we want to see you make some desserts. So that's what I did. This is so good. And it came out really good. It was super creamy and delicious, and it wasn't so super sweet, which is what I like. I mean, some people like their frosting super sweet. I don't. I like a touch of sweetness, and depending on the frosting, if is it chocolate, vanilla, or is it a flavored frosting, I want to be able to taste the flavor, not just like a spoonful of sugar and a taste of whatever the flavoring is. And that's why I make my own. That's why I make my own, because I'm picky when it comes to frosting. And what can I say? Call me call me paranoid, but I think it was a documentary. I don't even remember what it was, but I saw it on TV. And of course, if it's on TV, it's got to be true, right? Of course, because it's on TV. That some of the store-bought frostings out there are made with what do you call it? Crisco, the Crisco thing. And I'm sorry, but I do not want a shortening frosting. The last thing I want is a frosting that is made out of like shortening and sugar. And no, I mean, if it's going to be bad for me, I'm not putting shortening. I am putting like real 100% like unsalted, like the good butter. I mean, if I'm a clog up my arteries, might as well do it with some really good butter, some really good ingredients. I mean, so that's why I make my own. Crisco, or like super delicious, creamy, unsalted butter with my own ingredients with just powdered sugar and vanilla, or shortening, yellow number 9, and some other words that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. And yellow number 5 and number 9. And I think there's a yellow number 2. And there's probably another whole range of numbers that I am not familiar with. But y'all know what I'm getting at. So welcome everybody. Looks like I have 6 of y'all in here. That is super awesome. Thank you for letting me in your lives on Thursday night. Lord knows this. Sometimes they just need to like tie me up or lock me up or something, or just let me loose. You never know. You never know. So let's welcome everybody. I have so many people in the chat. I am going to say hello to the peeps. I want to know what all of you have been up to during this week. It's like I said, it has been so super hot here in Texas. It has been unbelievable. And I don't know what I'm going to do about this goat. I don't want to leave it out there stuck in the fence, because my heart can't take that. I don't know. I just can't just sit there and think that there's a little goat stuck with its horns in a fence while I'm just going about my business. I just can't. So I need to figure something out. And the neighbors are not there. So I don't know. I might have to break down and put some tennis shoes on and walk out there to save this little baby goat. And maybe I'll even get it on video. You never know. PMP Barbecue. Howdy, everyone. What is happening, PMP Barbecue? Just in time to talk about the baby goat. And I'm wearing a dress, y'all. I don't want to be out there walking in the dark with the little stickers. Let me show y'all. Well, maybe I can move this. See, it's a little Mexican dress. I'm too close to the desk. I'm sorry. That's what you get. But I don't want to go out there in the dark in a dress. But I will go out there in the dark in a dress if I have to rescue an animal. But I'm hoping that Bippa Goat will get its horns straightened out and through the fence, for crying out loud, because I can't be doing this every day. John Chalker, welcome. Hi, John. Hello, mother. Love your video today. You did a wonderful job with it. So you were at the hospital healing garden. Yeah, thank you, John. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Yeah, that was. Let's talk about that, friends. That was what John's talking about. Is the latest video. I found this place at a hospital. As you all know, I traveled for some of my medical tests in the past. I had cancer, so I have to go on like routine tests. And one of the hospitals that they sent me to for one of the tests, I was walking around and they had super cool benches and trees and like this little lake with a fountain. And it was more like I don't know, it looked more like a golf course type thing, the grounds with the fountain and the gazebo. That's what it looked like. And I always like to arrive to my appointments early, just in case something happens, traffic, you can't find the build. You can't find that always happens. You can't find the building, right? It's a new building and you get there to the hospital, your doctor's appointment or whatever, and the number that you're looking for is the one that is not there. That drives me nuts. That just drives me nuts. So this place was super cool, and it had a bunch of turtles, and it was amazing. It was amazing. So luckily I had the camera and I shared it with y'all. PMP Barbecue, everyone, be sure to smack the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. At least, it tells YouTube that, you'll sort of at least tolerate me, I'll settle for that. I'll settle for that. Johnny Lightning. Hey, everyone. A little late tonight. That is all right, Johnny Lightning. We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you. As a matter of fact, I can start the show now that you are here. See? It all worked out. It all worked out. I should have bought me more of these. Cool trick. I made it disappear. Either I made it disappear or the cat's out of the bag on my studio, right? Mary Ann, hello, everyone. Mary Ann, how are you doing? Welcome. And welcome to another TBL Thursday. My brothers and sisters, I am so excited to be here. I am very happy to be here. These notifications on my computer are driving me nuts. And of course, they have to come up during the live stream. Of course, they have to. Of course. Vegetable shortening equals Crisco. Yes, that's right. I mean, I'm pretty sure I am not mistaken, but I have seen some frostings out there with Crisco. Or, y'all, I know there's troubling times in the kingdom, but please don't mix half Crisco and half butter for your frosting. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I mean, you can. Just don't invite me to your party. That's all I'm saying. Ugh. No, let's not do that. I don't even want to think about that. Let's get that visual out of the brain. Let's start again with the Etch-a-Sketch. I was doing good when I said my delicious, freshly churned, unsalted butter and whipped cream and vanilla and sugar, right? That's all this should be on buttercream. Johnny Lightning taking care of the grandkids for the last time before we get on the road. Oh, all right. That's awesome. Well, that'll be fun. You can have like a sleepover, have some, I don't know how old the grandkids are, but, have like a scary movie night unless they're like 5 or 6 years 6 years old and no scary movie night. But I mean, if we're talking about 13, 14, I mean, or teenagers or something like that, then maybe, you know, or maybe I shouldn't be recommending what to do with the grandchildren. I don't know. It depends. I mean, when I was a kid, I would have loved for my grandma to sit down and watch a scary movie with me. You know, I mean, it depends on who it is. It depends on who it is. Marianne, just staying staying in the air has been awful. Yeah, the air has been awful. The UV rays have been awful. Y'all, what is going on? What's going on is that this big red is just like I had been waiting for years for somebody to come up with a version of the sugar free because that's my guilty pleasure. I just love the big red. And I'm going to confess, you know, in a 12-ounce can, I think there's like 6 or 8 tablespoons or 12 or something ridiculous like that. Somebody look it up. But it's like 6, 8, or 12 or something ridiculous like that. Tablespoons of sugar in a can of soda. I am not going to drink that much sugar. But I said, this drink is my guilty pleasure. And y'all, in my younger days, when I had, life back in the beat and I was working midnights, I don't know how I did this, but I would go back to the only thing that was open in my beat was the truck stop. Because, I mean, it was midnight, it was in the middle of nowhere, and that's it. So, I mean, that's all you get, chips and your drink. That's your snack. But I would give me like the Route 44 Big Red. I don't even want to know if I want to do the math and find out how many tablespoons of sugar are in 44 ounces of regular big. That'd be like a diabetic coma. That's probably like your entire sugar intake for 6 months or something like that, you know? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Any doctors in the house, please feel free to chime in with that particular health information. If not, post it down in the comments. We all want to know. Hello, Mother Thin Blue Lane. This is John Shocker, Waterbury, Connecticut. Loved you. Oh, we did read that one, that he loved the video at the hospital. That is true. John, thank you so much. You're just so awesome, and you're always here, and I just love you so much. And you're one of the lovely brothers from TBL. PMP, let me get this glasses on. I need to eat more carrots. Or y'all need to write bigger. I don't know. We just been trying to get everything right and set up like we want it since we're going full-time RV on July the 20th. Yay! Just about got things the way we want it. Starlink, it's still a learning curve. Yeah, Starlink, you'll get there. I mean, it's not really that complicated. Like plug and play, set it up, put it on your phone, and you'll get there. You'll get there, PMP. That is super awesome. Well, congratulations on almost going full time. That's amazing. That is so exciting. Box Bandy coming in, another one of our superstars. Hello, Nancy TBL to Box Bandy. D, how are you, D? How are you and Maxie? Give Maxie some kisses on that muzzle. I love that little dog. It's so cute. So cute. If y'all haven't made friends with Box Bandy, go check her out and check out her little doggy. It's so cute. So cute. And we all love her to pieces. Georgian Rose. Hello, Nancy. How's the baby go to? Georgian Rose is stuck right now. Yes, I have a baby goat stuck right at. I know. I debated and I looked at my watch. I had like 8 minutes before I had to be here with y'all. And the show was going to start and I have to walk all around the property and go over there. And if this goat doesn't want to get the horns through the thing, I have to get my tools to finagle it. And I mean, I didn't want to be late for the show. And like I was telling the other guys at the beginning of the show, the goat is still stuck in the fence. And I'm a little skeptical of living in the South and going around people's property at night with a flashlight. You know, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yeah. So that, yeah. So I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe the goat can finagle it and get herself out by the time that I finish the show. Or I'm gonna have to take my flashlight and walk my butt over there and save Beba Goat in the middle of the night. And if somebody comes out, or if I hear a or something, then just like, you know, don't shoot her, goat save her or something. You know, bah! Moo, whatever works, right? I don't know. Thunderstorms here tonight. Oh, that is so cool, Johnny Lightning. We haven't had a thunderstorm here in a hot minute. It's been hot. It's been hot. It's been super hot. It's been super hot. Box Bandy saying hello to Johnny. And George and Rose saying hello to D. How's everyone's week been? Mine has been okay. We got back this week, Bill and I, from visiting some relatives. Johnny Lightning, 1-6, one is 14. No scary movies. I don't like them. We went to a picnic and fishing. Oh, that sounds super cool. All right. I'm down for that. Picnic and fishing. All right. That's cool. Sounds good. PMP saying hello to D. Char of Heart. Howdy, everyone. What is happening? Char of Heart. Welcome. You get to see the crazy Mexican again. Captain Jack Scrapper saying hello, Family Fair and other stores have the Halloween candy up for sale. Yes, your Halloween candy is coming out again. Sugar, Johnny Lightning, here it is. Thank you for that science, sir. I knew I could count on you. Sugar is 16 calories per teaspoon or 48 per tablespoon. Yeah, that's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. Yeah, do the math. If you want to scare yourselves into eating healthy, like seriously, like out of the sugar that you eat, and you'll see. Georgia and Rose, CJ saying hello. Captain Jack Scrapper saying I lasse to Char of Heart. John Chalker is an awesome supporter. He sure is, and I just love him to pieces. John has been with us for like ever and ever and ever. You know, he just has. He just has. He just has. We are fine. Thank you. Oh no, yes, Georgia and Rose. I'm gonna have to keep you all posted on the next live stream on what's gonna happen with this baby goat. Boondocking with Boomer. Hi, Nancy. Hey, what is happening, Lance? And if you happen to have Boomer there, tell Boomer that I love him and give him a little pat on the head for me. Is that the real background? Yeah, I got a new studio. Do you like it? It says new dwellings. It's my new dwelling saying hello, Boondocking with Boomer to Jack Scrapper. PNP, we are full-time now, been to 3 places here in Wyoming. Oh, awesome. To South Dakota, Montana, heading back to Montana on the 29th for 2 weeks. Then we are heading south for the winter. That would be cool. I want to go to Montana. And I haven't been to the Dakotas yet, so that is also on the list. So, definitely on the list. Just listening and working in the background. Another one that is on the list is Box Bandy. She's also on the list because we want to go and visit her eventually one of these years once we start traveling. She's just super awesome and we just love her to pieces. And everyone that we have met through the YouTube family and the YouTube meetups have been absolutely amazing. And I mean, it is true when they say that it's like a YouTube family. It sure is. Definitely is. Johnny Lightning, if I disappear, the power went out. Wow, Johnny Lightning. Keep an eye on that weather, though. Stay weather aware. Make sure that, you know, you're a big boy. Doesn't catch you by surprise. I hear you, Nancy. I'm glad you were on time. No sospechosa, right? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. At least this time I got permission from the owner to go and rescue baby goats. So if somebody comes out, hey, what are you doing? I got permission from the owner to come and rescue this goat. So that's good news. Johnny Lightning, Portland, pretty hard here. In Sparta, it was rather mild. Lights flickered wee a bit. Why, I guess you're like getting some storms over there, huh? The más lovable Mexicana. That is right. Absolutely. It's your favorite Mexican. Lights just blink just like my eyes. Oh, Johnny Lightning. Well, thank you for sticking out that thunderstorm just to be here with us. I certainly appreciate it very, very much. And please stay safe. Like I said, stay weather aware. You know, we want to make sure that everyone's okay. Hey, Boondocking with Boomer. Say hey to Sulks. Georgian Rose saying hello to Lance. Didek Farm saying hello to all. What is happening? Welcome. John Chalker, we all have some good news on the Walmart problem. They caught the guy who stabbed the cashier. The guy was captured. Oh, okay. Well, that is good news. Yes. All right. Well, I'm glad that they caught the guy, and hopefully that he gets to go to trial and face the music, and you pay for your deeds. That's what happens. Diedrich Farm, good morning to everyone. Well, it is nighttime here in Texas. Taking Maxie out to pee. Nancy, you and Bill should come for M23. Georgia and Rose, you know what? I do want to. I want to. We are super excited. We're working on our plan right now of paying all of our bills, putting money in the bank, growing our emergency fund, doing the repairs on the RV. I'm doing not remodeling, but like some reorganizing around the house and other things that I want to do before we start traveling again. And I think this will be a good opportunity. I think that by the time that we start traveling again, ideally though, I would like to have it set up where it's just some minor things, pick up, and press button for the slides and go. I don't want to have to deal with moving a lot of stuff and packing a lot of things when it's time to be moving day. So don't want to do that. So hopefully I am going to get it up to par. It is coming along. It is coming along. George and Rose, that would be awesome. They are fun people. I met them in 2020 at Mayberry. Mayberry was fun. Mayberry was fun. Tornado siren going off. Gotta go. Oh my gosh. Johnny Lightning. All right. Take some cover. All my prayer warriors out there, let's send some good vibes. All right. And some good positive vibes and some prayers out there for Johnny Lightning and everyone out there that right now their tornado siren is going off. Hopefully it's just straight line winds as a precaution. They go ahead and turn the sirens on. I know they have been known to do that, but let's hope that everything is going to be fine and well with everyone. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like super parched and my allergies have been going on. And like I said, it has been super hot. And this place has been unbelievable for the past, I don't know, what can I say, a couple of days. It has been in the triple digits, and almost every single day I have gotten an alert on my phone saying that these are deadly conditions. It's going to be in the triple digits. Make sure that you bring your pets inside. It's something. It is definitely something out there. And there is still individuals out there that do not like to bring their pets inside when it gets to be so hot outside. I don't understand why that is. If it's too hot for us, it's too hot. It's too hot for them. It's too hot for them. That's my opinion. Speaking of hot, let me share this with y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Living up to its name, right? Exactly. I mean, it's a funny meme. I mean, of course, it is not funny to the fact that somebody's RV burned to the ground. I mean, it is a sad fact that, I do have to say that. But we are not making fun of the fact that somebody, lost their RV. We are making fun of the fact that it is called the Inferno. That's what's going on. So let's not emulate the Inferno, okay? Let's make sure that our RVs are safe and our smoke detectors are working. And that poor Inferno brand, if that is an actual brand long time ago, I am sorry. Johnny, be safe. Yes, Georgia and Rose, absolutely, absolutely be safe. It was hot and humid enough this morning. The windows fogged up. Yeah, it has been. It has been. Hello, my brother Boondocking with Boomer. How are you doing this beautiful evening? I hope your beautiful four-legged son is enjoying a relaxing evening with you. Scary and sad, agreed. We will pray for them that they will be fine and the storm is going to pass and nothing's going to happen besides just hopefully some bad winds and some noise and some thunder. Right behind me, it's my next topic. Spiders? I don't know, I guess, yeah, maybe. But I want to tell you all about something that I saw while I was on my trip with Bill. And I got to see something about the internet that I just cannot seem to remember, that every time that I point, I have to point to the wrong side. So it points to the right side on the internet. This little guy right here is called a golden orb weaver spider. And the reason that I'm bringing this up, I know it's super weird, right? I mean, me talking about spiders, and I was the one that was saying that spiders, give me the heebie-jeebies. I mean, some of them, they're, yes, they're God's creatures, great and small, and I love them all. But some of them do give me the heebie-jeebies. But this one I have never seen anything like this in my entire life. And it was rando, totally rando. Visiting family got out of the car. How are you guys doing? We're offloading the dogs. They have a big property out in the country. And of course, there's going to be spiders. They have some goats and some chickens, and you get the gist of it. And as I'm offloading the car and walking the dogs, I'm walking by this tree and this bush, and there's like this golden strings, like literally, I mean, it looked like a thread made out of gold. Like if you put it through the light, like just like regular gold that it shines, it was just like that, but it was an entire spider web. And I didn't see it until I caught it at the right angle. I guess kind of like the picture, at the right angle with the light, and it just glowed like a golden spider web. And it stopped me on my tracks. I kid you not, it stopped me on my tracks because I have seen spider webs and everything, but I have never seen a spider web made of gold, like literally made out of gold. It was unbelievable. I had never seen such a thing. Maybe some of you have, maybe it's yesterday's news for some of you. But for me, it was interesting. I have never ever in my entire life have seen a golden web. And golden, I mean by gold, like the string is gold. It doesn't gold-ish. No, the string is gold. And this string is stronger than steel and stronger than Kevlar. Imagine that. Golden, Kevlar, steel. Y'all, it was amazing. Just seeing it on how the sun got it at the right angle. It just, I'm even having a hard time trying to describe it. The best way that I can describe the spider web, it's like somebody took the spider web and like dipped it in like 24 karat gold, 24 karat in the air. No, we're not gonna sing. I'm sorry. Seriously, it looked like somebody took this spider web, dipped it in 24 karat gold or gold dust or something, and then hung it back up. It looked like a piece of art. I even told the spider, Mrs. or Mr. Spider, I don't know, I couldn't tell. But, I'm sorry that I used to assume in the past that your species used to give me the heebie jibbies. I completely misjudged you because I misunderstood you, and that was my bad. I should not have judged you without getting to know you until I got to see your web. I felt a little guilty for judging the spider, that you give me the heebie jibbies without even looking at its web, and now I'm all enthralled and amazed by this beautiful golden dipped web. I was just amazed. I stood there for a while, just taking it in and just seeing it, and that it was gold, and not to mention that it was gold, that the substance is stronger than steel and Kevlar. I mean, this little guy this, I mean, not this little guy, but this little guy's stuff can stop a 9mm. It could probably even stop a 45 if you weave it right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'd have to get together with a spider and see, but Kevlar and steel and just golden, I just could not imagine having a structure like that. It's like my house doesn't even come close. I mean, that is not what I mean to say, but she makes her own house. I had to buy my house, and she makes her house out of gold. I mean, it's you know you have to recognize there has got to be some magnanimity in there somewhere. You have to give credit where credit is due. Johnny Lightning, no tornado, just 70 mile per hour wind. Hope my maple tree is strong. Oh, thank goodness, Johnny. All right, we was just talking about that, hoping that it was just straight line winds and not an actual one of those spinny things that we're not going to say the word. That's good. So that is good. That is definitely good news. That is good news. Dear mother, didn't blue, I made sure that I had fire extinguishers to every room in my apartment. Even though I don't have an RV yet, I will make sure there are fire extinguishers enough. That is true. That is true. Fire extinguishers, they should be a must everywhere. Whether, and like John says, it doesn't necessarily have to be an RV. Even in a house, you should have I was going to say air conditioning. Yes, one of those two. You have to have one of those. But a fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Georgia and Rose, what kind of a spider? Oh, Georgia and Rose, this is a golden orb weaver spider. It's in the family of the banana spiders. It's a garden spider. It's like non-venomous. It's a garden spider, but it's called the golden orb. And if I'm telling you, friends, if you ever find one of these spiders, or if you go to, I don't know, an herpetarium or anywhere that's got an exhibit, or you have a chance to look at one of these webs, it will take your breath away. It'll take your breath away. You have to recognize the beauty and like the amazingness of this thing. And not only that, is the engineering that it takes for this creature, the way that it holds. I mean, they just don't go nilly-willy and start weaving and put it up, you know? I mean, no, like some kind of web renegade. Doesn't happen like that. It takes engineering. You know, it is you gotta measure it right. It's gotta have strength. It's gotta have resistance. It's y'all. It's not. I mean, an engineer, not only an engineer, a fabulous engineer, but with the best material on earth that humans cannot even come close on creating something like that. Yeah. My respect to Spidey Whitey over here. That's right, over here. Wrong side. It's just one of those things, just random. Never in my life I would ever thought that a spider, that a creature that before gave me the heebie-jeebies, would stop me in my tracks and teach me such a lesson of, number one, stop and smell the roses, appreciate the little things, and just take in the awesomeness of creation. It's That's just me. I just wanted to share it with you. I just thought it was amazing. And I tried to take a picture of it in a video. It's just, I couldn't do it justice. The way that it looked, I could not do it justice. So this is stock footage, but it is the same spider and it looks the same. But this is the best way that I could bring the representation of how the sun was hitting it and making it look. Dear Mother Lane, did you know that cranberries hazardous spider that they use to protect the fields, and when you're getting ready to pick the cranberries, the spiders jump on the people? I did not know that. Wow, see, look at that. Learn something new every day. I did not know that. That is something new. I did not know that about the spideys. The spiny thing is east of me. Oh, the spinny thing east of me. Okay. Well, hopefully that spinny thing is going to keep on going away into the unpopulated things and go back up there into the clouds. Should stick its head back in the clouds, actually. I think I would agree with that. Gotta go. Good night. Oh, good night, Dee. We love you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Tell Maxie that we love Maxie. Give that little Dougie kiss. And I hope you guys are doing awesome out there. And thank you so much for stopping by. We just love you. Georgianne Rose, I will take my breath away from running so fast. You know what? It is intimidating. It was because the spider they're not really big, but they're not really small either. I would say, I don't know, maybe about like that big with like legs and all. And it is a little intimidating, but just the color of it, my awe was more than my fear or my ew. It was just more of I respect your work, sir. And not only I respect your work, but it is amazeballs. I could only strive to create such beautiful structures with something that comes from within, like you, Mr. Spider. Of course, you over there and me over here, but I appreciate you nonetheless, Mr. Spider. We all have to have boundaries, right? Boundaries are healthy. Georgianne Rose, especially with spiders, right? Exactly. Bye, Dee. Exactly, especially with spiders. Oh my gosh, it's 8:44 already. Where has the hour been? It's just, I don't know if you guys care about spiders, but you know me. Anything that I find interesting or just worth sharing or that I find amazing, I'm going to share. I'm going to share with you. and bring it up to discussion or just show you. Here's the other topic I'm going to jump into. Yes, this is a hotel room, and here is the topic. Bill and I did travel, and we stayed in a similar room like this. I'm not going to say the hotel chain because I'm just not today. But it looked like a really nice room and everything, and I don't understand why your business is a hotel. A hotel is for people that need a place to sleep, a clean place to sleep when they're not home. I mean, usually you care about a place to sleep, the amenities come second. You just want to crash, right? Away from home. Okay. This place looked nice enough, right? I mean, you know, I know you guys, the outline, I'm working on it. I'm working on the graphics. I'm working on the show. 100 and something dollars a night. Now you tell me if I'm being dramatic, okay? You walk into the room, there's where my finger, let's point this way. Okay, right over here. There's a little refrigerator, of course, like it is in any room. Open the refrigerator. Around the little seam where the rubber is, there's like small mold or some crust or something around the seal. I don't know what it is. Inside the refrigerators, it's a southern refrigerator, y'all. That's why it's inside the refrigerators. So inside the refrigerators, there's some kind of foreign stains that we don't know if it's soda or some kind of somebody's food or something, but I don't know. I did not know, people. Where is the standard of housekeeping? Okay. Okay. I can overlook it. Housekeeping is busy. I mean, they're not gonna spring clean the fridge like I would spring clean the fridge. Okay. I understand. I just don't want stains on it. Okay. Moving on to the bathroom. I took pictures to put on the review, but I'm not even gonna put them up here, y'all, because I didn't want to gross you out. So that's why I have this one. But in the bathroom, of course, around the toilet, there's some kind of stuff. In the seams by the bathtub, of course, there is mold and some pink stuff. There is mold on the ceiling. They have in the shower some pump things for like your body wash, like your complimentary stuff. But if you really get to look underneath the little stand where the little pump is like full of mold, and I just, y'all, it's a bathroom. And this one takes the cake. This one takes the cake. I was like, okay, it's time for bed. My prescription, set it on the nightstand at the hotel. Of course, knock it over, goes behind the nightstand. Here comes Bill. Help me move the nightstand a little bit so I'll be able to reach for my prescription under. There was a lid from a Taco Bell drink from 1979. Look like. I could have carbon dated it. I'm pretty sure it could have been accurate. Maybe between 74 and 83. I don't know. Dust, trash, and just like, like you pick up like your prescription, and then you're like, and I have to run it on the, yeah. After I picked the prescription, I was just, and Bill looked at me and he saw it on my face. He's like, oh Lord, I know she ain't happy. And I was not. I was not. I was not. And okay. So housekeeping had a rough day, I understand. But certainly, most certainly the next day, when it's housekeeping time again, they will come in and repair the wrongs, right? Because, I mean, I don't want to be Karen, and walk into the room and be like, yo, the refrigerator's got stains on it, which they certainly do, and go into the bed, and yo, there's hair in the shower, and there's hair in the bathroom, and there's stains, and there's mold, and I mean, which rightfully so, and there was, and I would have been in my entire right to tell them to come back and do it, but I was like, no, it's be chill. It's cool. Everybody has a rough day. Next day, they will certainly come in and do it. What do you think happened, y'all? Do you think they came in on the second day and did it? Man City Adventure. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Johnny Lightning Storm is almost gone. Oh, that is awesome news. Yes, yes, yes. The storm is almost gone. Did you ask for a new room? No, because there was no vacancy, because the hotel was being used for also a conference for a dance competition for the tango de rumba en salsa y el paso doble. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what the competition was about. I'm just profiling here. But they had the whole banner with the dancers, like that, with the dresses and I mean, you all know what I mean. That's definitely looked like a salsa dancer. But of course, no vacancy. That's it. You get what you get. And I mean, yeah, of course, I guess that's why they was busy. But I don't know, friends. And you know what? I might even like start a series on the YouTube channel on like in search of a clean hotel room, because this seems to be, I mean, not a pattern, but on some of the rooms that I have stayed, that I don't know who is the housekeeping supervisor that, I mean, goes through those things. And just in case, I check with the professionals, because I don't want to be making any assumptions and I think this or that without having the data. No, sorry. So what did I do? I consulted with my mother. Of course, I consulted with my mother. She knows everything, don't you know? All kidding aside, she used to be a supervisor for a major hotel chain. So she does have experience on that. And she also used to be a supervisor for housekeeping at that same hotel for, like I said, for one of the major hotel chains. So I asked her, is this like the norm? Is this cool? Is this acceptable? Does this happen? I mean, tell me what is going on here. What are the parameters in the hospitality business? I mean, what would be acceptable? I mean, there's has to be some levels. And she wasn't happy. Of course, she wasn't happy. And she told me that they should hire her to be the housekeeping supervisor, because she told me when she used to be the supervisor, she was like a Marine, y'all. She was like a Marine with a white glove service that would come in at random in the floors right after housekeeping and pick out a random room and go for inspection. And she would move the nightstand to see if it was vacuum back there or if any guest dropped anything back there that needed returning, would go in the bathroom underneath the vanities with a white glove and make sure that there wasn't any dust on top of the curtains, on the frames, on the pictures, to make sure everything was clean. And this hotel was not a 2 or a 3-star hotel. We got what we thought was a nice rated star hotel, one of the nice ones with a recognized chain where you can get a beachfront hotel. But John Chalker, somebody didn't check the fridge, the refrigerator. That's incompetence. Mother Tim Blue Lane, somebody housekeeping did not check that fridge. Hubby got some money back. Well, like I said, they had a conference going on. So I don't think that that's going to be a possibility. However, though, I did put on my review what my opinion was on my stay and what I thought about it. 8:55. Oh my gosh, friends. Another one. Do you think it's too early to put up Halloween? I don't think Chuck Gaidaka did. Is he still around? I don't know. I don't know. 8:56. Well, I suppose it's not going to be much of a debate, but it is September. It is going to be almost October. And I am seeing online some people are already putting up their Halloween decorations. And the crowd is divided out there if you should go ahead and put it up or if you should just wait until October. But October is only 4 weeks, and then there are some Halloween lovers out there like me that I would like to enjoy my decorations a little bit more than maybe 4 weeks because I really love Halloween. But do you guys think that that's acceptable to start putting up Halloween decorations at this time, or should I wait at least another week to bust out the decorations? That's an inside joke for folks that grew up in Detroit. Oh, okay. All right. Well, obviously I'm a Southerner, so that's why I didn't get it. But a shout out there to my folks from Detroit. Absolutely. Okay, friends. Johnny, I am so glad that that spinny thing and all that bad weather is gone and away from you. That is super awesome. And thank you, friends, again, for joining me on another Thursday night and for allowing me to come into your living rooms and sharing this craziness with me and allowing me to share my adventures and my finds with you, my rants, and making new friends. And don't forget, friends, to make friends with everyone over here in the chat. If you haven't been over to their channels and connected, please do so because they are super amazing people and I just love them. And I hope you have a super amazing week. And I am working on some more content for all of you. I have some more super awesome recipes in the work for the channel. Tomorrow I have a busy day editing. I am back from traveling, so I am back on the grind on creating the shorts and creating the content, but I do it with a lot of love, and I just like doing it because you, friends, like it, and you give me the like button, and you tell me how much you enjoy it, and that makes me happy, and I want to make you happy. And I wanted to tell you that. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I love you so much. I am your host, your crazy Mexican, Nancy from... And if you haven't checked out my last two videos of walking around in the forest, check it out. There are some super cool views out there, some flowers and some trees and some beautiful sceneries. And also my other video on the wild turtles at the hospital. That's right, wild turtles at a hospital. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. There are wild turtles at the hospital. I am not pulling your leg, just your arm. I am so silly. You don't even know I'm going to totally pull your leg all the time. You won't even know which one I'm pulling. You're going to have to check on both of them. All right, guys, that's it. Y'all don't hate me. And for anybody out there that don't know, it's all in It's all in good fun with the accent. For us, some of the y'all don't know, part of our family is Indian. Yes. All right, friends. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me on Thursday night. I can't wait to see you again on next Thursday for another wild adventure with your crazy Mexican. And we will see you again on next Thursday. Don't forget to be friendly and love each other and be excellent to one another. Think good thoughts and do good things. I love you.